Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today I want to talk about PlayStation Network and how it continues to struggle with simple back-end infrastructure that most billion-dollar companies already set a standard for. This comes off the heels of a new software update to the PlayStation systems, Update 6.10, which allows PlayStation Network users the ability to change their online IDs, or their GamerTags as some call it. As a preview user, you will be able to change your online ID finally using this new update. But there's a catch, and I'm here to explain to you all of the details that are hidden within this PSN update and give you an idea of what you can expect from this update. I'll also be giving you my feedback about how I think Sony should have handled this situation in a much better fashion. If you read the statement that was sent out by Sony, you will be warned about what happens to your account, or what potentially can happen to your account if you choose to take part in this online ID change. So let's dive deep into what exactly can happen to your account. First of many. Not all games and applications for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PS Vita, and the PlayStation systems support the online ID change feature if you change your online ID. You may lose access to content, including paid-for content that you have acquired for your games, including content like add-ons and virtual currency. You may lose your progress within games, including game save data, leaderboard data, and progress toward trophies. Parts of your games and applications may not function properly, both online and offline. Your previous online IDs may remain visible to you and other players in some places. These are just the first little setback warnings that they give users. Wow, talk about a huge dive and a huge risk for you to go within your system and change your ID when you can lose so much. The next set is change online ID restrictions during preview. The changes during the preview will adhere to the following structure. First change is free for all users, which is great. Second change is about $10 if you're not a PlayStation Plus subscriber, and then 50% discount on that if you are. If your previous online ID violates any of the current terms of service, you will not be able to revert back to your previous online ID. You can revert to your previous online ID once per account during the preview period. Sub-accounts cannot utilize the change online ID feature. And after you change your online ID, it may take a few hours for it to really catch up and let the database know that you did it. So that's pretty good. Not a big deal. Standard. Now, you may only do this once during the preview period. Change back to your previous online ID may not fix all issues. You may not recover all of your lost content, progress, and functionality within it. That is quite a lot of things to just change your name. It seems that this is an extreme beta for people that really want to change their ID and take the risk to lose all this stuff. This has to be one of the worst database administrations I have had the unfortunate pleasure of witnessing. Sony seems to still be on an archaic way of handling information stored within a database. The reason these setbacks are so massive for the users plagued with this ID change is because Sony decided to store people's names instead of an ID number attached to the account. This isn't a standard that almost all companies follow by. Most will have an account attached to a set ID number, and with that number you are able to change the name or any other person's information at will because the ID is the base you are founded on within that account. Sony is finally trying to get to that certain stage of database manipulation. I have to say, this will take Sony some time to get fixed. They will have to slowly progress through their database and maybe have controlled maintenances that will cause problems for the users that pay for this service. I hope Sony actually fixes this problem and starts providing high-end standards for their users, because paying $60 a year for a service that's not up to snuff is something I can't bring myself to do. Let's hope they put the money and time down to fix this massive problem, especially since they have the funds to do it, considering they charge people for this service. But what I hope the most of is that the users on PSN demand better from Sony. I hope they actually put a little fire under their ass and tell Sony this isn't up to snuff and we expect better, because that's the best way they're going to be able to get what they deserve and get what they pay for, which is a service that right now seems to be lacking in many technological ways, and a lot of people seem to give Sony a pass. But let's not do that. They're a multi-billion-dollar company, and we deserve better than that. Well, everyone, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I also hope it helped you understand the situation of PSN a little better. But I would love to know what you guys think. Please go into the comments section and tell me what you think about this. I would love to chat with everyone about it. So have a good one, everyone, and like always, enjoy your gaming. Later.